Hi guys, you're welcome back to Adamatale. You're welcome back to the channel. On here we teach how to make beautiful dresses, ranging from luxury Bubu dresses, ranging from ready to wear contemporary dresses, also corsets, which I plan to go in soon. So guys, if this is your first time stopping by, you are most definitely welcome. Endeavor to hit the subscribe button, like, comment your thoughts. What do you think I should do next? What do you think I should do better? What kind of style do you want me to make a tutorial on? I'll be so glad to do that. So guys, this is the video, this is the tutorial we're going to be making today. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this beautiful dress. You can see how beautiful it looks on the client. I'm going to be showing you how to design this Aso Oke neck design for my beautiful sister and also my friend. I made So guys, if this is what you would like to learn how to do, just stick through, subscribe, like, and also comment. Thank you guys. Hi guys, so this is what we are going to be needing for our dress. So this is actually 3 yards of fabric. So this is our fabric, and this is our Aso Oke, and this is the fringe we're going to be using. We need our tape, we need our ruler, and we also need our scissors, and of course our chalk is somewhere around here. So guys, let's get straight into cutting. First off, I am going to be folding my fabric into 4, just like as you can see. This is the closed area. I've talked about this in my channel over and over again, but for newcomers, you're welcome. If this is your first time, you're most definitely welcome. If this is not your first time, you're most definitely welcome. So I have gone ahead to fold the fabric into 4. So this closed area is where I'm going to be cutting our neckline. So guys, I've gone ahead to iron my dress. So first off, we are going to be taking out the length that we actually need for this design. So I'm going to be taking out 35. Okay, I'm going to be taking out 35.5 so that I can use the remaining 0.5 to add my fringe. So guys, this is gone. So guys, for our neck line, for our neckline, I'm going to be coming in by 3.25. Then for the back, I'm going to be coming down by 0.75. Then I'm going to take that out. Then I'm going to take out my back. But before then, I'm going to be cutting out this line, this closed edge I have at the open space here. So I am going to cut it like so that I can be able to, sorry guys, this fabric is slightly wet from the water in my iron, so I'm going to take it out. So I'm going to go ahead now to take out my back. So let me take the front piece, the front part out. So I have my back taken out. So guys, for our shoulder slope, I'm going to be coming down by 1.5. Okay, I'm going to be coming down by 1.5. Then I'm actually going to sloping it down like so. I'm going to do same for the back as well. I'm supposed to do that before I cut it out, but nevertheless it's still the same. So for the front, since I already came down by 0.75 for the neckline at the back, I'm just going to adjust that by making it a total of 1. Okay, by a total of 3 inches. Okay, Then I'm going to connect it like so down to the neckline. Then for our opening at the chest, so I normally do 8.5 inches for the down part of my for the opening of my front dress. So I'm just going to mimic that as well. I'm going to just come down here by 8.5. Then I'm just going to cut this out as first. Then after taking this out, I am just going to create an opening here. So at the end of the day, I still retain my 8.5. I do. So after that, you see we have our design for the front. So this is how yours should look like after doing that. So I'm working with a total box of 2 yards of fabric. That is 36 inches is the bust. The 36 inches is the total box for this particular dress. So this is a Bubu dress, so you can just indicate your openings and indicate your client size and know if you're making a moderate Bubu size dress or if you're making an exaggerated size. So without further ado, let's get straight to the design. So this is the Aso Oke fabric that we're going to be using. So if I measure the total width of this Aso Oke, I have 6 inches. So but for this particular design, I don't want this design, this edge design. So I am just going to cut this out and just add this fabric. So I am working with a total box of 6 inches, but I don't want this from this place to this place. I don't want, so I'm just going to cut it out and add this darker design there. So at the end of the day, I'll still be working around 7 box of Aso Oke design. Why is that is because I want a total design of width design 3 inches around the neck area, but when we come down, we are having around 3.5 here, so that we're now going to be able to identify how big we want the Aso Oke design to stay on the front. Hope you guys understand. So I'm just going to go ahead right now to cut this side I don't want and add this part to it so that you guys can see what I'm trying to explain. So guys, this is it. So I have gone ahead to cut the actual pattern that I want for my design. So depending on how long you want the design to fall onto, so this is 16 inches, that's 16.5. I'm going to be using the remaining 0.5 to fold. So depending on where you want the design to start from, if you want it to start from here, you can do that. If you want it to start from here, you can do that. So I am using 0.5 to sew in. So I want my Aso Oke to start somewhere here. So I'm just going to put my Aso Oke there. You can see that is into 2, and as you can see, I have a total box of 7. I have a total box of 7.5, just like as you can see. This is 2 pieces which I'm going to join in together. So if I put that together, I have a total box of 7.5. So since I have marked here, so I am just going to place it there like so. Then this is where the opening is, so I'm just going to mark here. Then I'm going to go to my sewing machine right now to sew down. I'm just going to sew it down like so. So this excess, this is about 0.25. So this excess is what I am going to use to join this from behind. This is the back side of the dress, but when I'm ready to join, I'm going to be turning this and I'm going to join it so that it faces the right side. Hope you guys understand. So I am going to go to my sewing machine right now. I am going to start from this particular place. I am going to sew down, so I have this opening like so. So let me go to the sewing machine right now to do that and show you guys. So guys, I've gone ahead to to join it from there. So depending on how wide you want, so this is just basic English. This is just based on personal preference. So depending on how wide you want it. So that is just you, just do you. So I have 6.5 at the end of the day, which I'm still going to be edging it at this particular place. So probably I might be having 6 inches for the total width of the front ashoke. So it just depends on, like I said, where you want. So I'm going to be turning this now to the right side. Right side, I mean, that is the front side of the dress. So this is how it's going to be placed. So guys, I'm just going to go ahead right now to the sewing machine, and I'm going to be joining this now. I'm going to be joining this. So this is how it's going to look like at the end of the day when I am done. So this is the front part of the dress. So I'm just going to go to the sewing machine right now to join that, show you guys how it looks.
Hi guys, so they just took the lights and hence the saturation of my video just changed. So I have gone ahead to sew the ashoke to the fabric, flipping it over on the right side. So you can see that I have just the way I previously sewed the ashoke first of all before attaching. So this is how the back looked like. I'm going to be using the scissors to cut the excess ashoke out, so you can see how it is on the front. So this is going to be unclosed. You can see the back, so it's not even showing. It's going to be, the back is going to be seamless. So you guys see, I'm just going to go ahead right now to cut out the excess. Then after doing so for the right and the left hand side, I am going to fold it in and top stitch the ashoke to the ankara, just like as you can see me fold it like so. So I'm just going to top stitch it from there, just like as you can see, and I'm also going to be doing so for the left hand side. So guys, in order for us to have a seamless fold on the front, I went ahead to just cut it a little bit, just like as you can see. I went ahead to cut that place so that I'm able to turn that front, that upper part, just like as you can see me press it. I'm going to be using a bias tape to fold it unclosed. Then I'm to fold it and to sew it and fold it in. I'm going to be using a bias tape to do that. Then I am now going to top stitch the ashoke, just like as you can see the way I did it. So in order for the neck area to be smooth and we don't have any shreddiness around there, that is why I used a scissors just to cut it slightly. Then I turn the upper parts. I turn the upper part, which I'm going to be sewing with a bias tape. Then I am now going to go ahead and top stitch the ashoke.
After joining it from the back, I top stitched the ashoke, just like as you can see. And like I showed you guys before, after cutting that part, so I had to fold it in. After cutting this part, you have to cut it just slightly so that you'll be able to turn it. So I used a bias, then I used gum to gum it at that place so that I don't have to sew at this particular place. Same thing I did for this place as well. After cutting, I turn it in, then I fold it in with a bias, and I folded it at the back, and I used the gum to top stitch it. So this is actually 1 o'clock in the midnight here, hence everywhere is very, very quiet. So you guys can see how it comes out to look. So I've actually gone ahead to cut my pieces for my pocket. This is actually a different fabric, but it's not going to it's still going to be beautiful with it. So I'm going to be using it for my pockets. So right now I'm just going to mark my sleeve and my pocket opening, which I'm also going to be doing for the other side as well. So I'm not really doing too much indications for this. So my sleeve area, I'm going to be leaving I'm going to be using 1 inch to hold my dress. So my sleeve is going to be around 12 inches. Then my pocket is going to be my waist, which is 16 inches. So this is where my pocket is going to be starting from. So I'm just going to leave an opening, attach my pockets, then I'm going to join the front and back together. So guys, for the back, I didn't really do much for the back, so I just used a bias tape to bias the back. Since we didn't ashoke didn't really come up, there's no need of putting ashoke at the back, so I just used the bias tape to hold this in. So I'm just going to go to the sewing machine right now and join the both of them together. Then after that, I actually added more fabric to this because I don't want, how am I going to even explain this? I want this edge to be at this down part so that I will be able to top stitch my fringe. So I had to join this in because I noticed that it was not really long like the way I wanted it. So I had to cut more fabric and add it to it. So hence it's like so. So I am going to now top stitch my fringe. So let me show you guys what I am going to do because we are almost done with the video. this tutorial. So this is the way I am going to just go to the sewing machine right now to top stitch it. I'm going to be leaving like a slight 0.25 space here, then I am going to top stitch it like so at the hem part for front and the back. Then after joining shoulders and leaving my sleeve opening, I'm also going to be adding extra Aso Oke here at the sleeve area. I still have Aso Oke left. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just trying to explain to you guys the remaining thing I'm going to do. So I am going to be adding Aso Oke at the sleeve to design it, which is actually 12 inches opening. Same I'm going to be doing for the both sides. I'm going to be showing you guys how the dress came out to look.
Dress is super beautiful and I love it. This is exactly my style. Just the way I love my Bubu. Thank you so much, guys. This is a gift from Chioma to celebrate my wedding anniversary, my 1-year wedding anniversary. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So this is from Adama 10 and you can already see the material is very beautiful. This is not one of those light materials that can easily wash and get bad. This material, this Ankara material is very heavy, beautiful. You can see the quality of the material, so nice, and I love it. Oh la la. Let's try the second one. Did herself, because what is this? This is a build. This is exactly my style of Bubu. I love my Bubu.